see you eyeing me.
It's the 2K pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For Cleveland, they come in off a win in their last outing against the Nuggets. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 2 games. Doesn't mean the teams.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right. We get 2 games a night, remember?
On the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, is out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a brick wall, that's not a...
And man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Philadelphia 76ers. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. J.R. Smith is out with the injury. That's a tough loss there.
Kevin, you could tell when he went down in the last game that it wasn't good. And that news just confirms our worst fears. He's going to have to watch from the sideline, and I'm not sure how long he's going to be out.
And it's got to be an emotional time for him right now. I mean, as a player, you grit your teeth when you get that diagnosis. It's hard to accept, but you have to stay strong mentally.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at the 76ers, Chris Bosh is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Okafor, and it's early in at the shooting guard position. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Irving kicks to Green. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by Chris Bosh.
I hope he's got some thick skin because he's going to get a lot of grief in the locker room for that one.
And he gets it to go.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Early kicks to Hardaway. It's stolen by Green. Inside. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Okafor gets the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Irving. to the middle. Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Early. And that one is hammered home.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
The drive by Green, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Tries it from 19. That misses off the back.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Takes the 3. And drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
He's covered by Irving. To the paint. Here's Early. A beautiful reverse layup. Early's got 6 points.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Cavaliers time.
Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. 5th on the list, Kyrie Irving.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the basket by Freak. Offensive rebound.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Outside Irving. Lopez a screen. Irving drives in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside, Jones. Tries from 10. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
And it's Green missing. The 76ers trail by 7. Vaughn the pass to Jones. Over to the wing. Noel a screen on Green. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Green. He had a 30-point outing the last game against Denver.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Your Cavaliers, free, taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Green.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Green. He's already up to 10 points and 1 steal as well.
And what's gotten into him? I mean, he is going crazy out there.
Man, I tell you, partner, it is so much fun to see a player playing with that kind of freedom and just taking over like this, guys. Really impressive.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Irving. The 76ers trail by 6. And Jones has it in the corner. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Collison. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the contest, and that one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 4. The drive by Green. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. 12 points for Freak.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December to take a look at the 76ers. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out Cleveland, sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
And seeing where the 76ers are, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
And it's no fluke. I mean, they've earned that elite label with one astonishing proof another.
Here's Vaughn. Jones, no one around him. It's good from long range. Jones has got 5.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
And Philadelphia has possession, trailing by 5. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. The drive by Green. No good with the layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Green. He's got 14. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Connects on the 17-footer. Green's got 16.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid, and just like I would have died to get in that locker room, you know. So I always have a moment just sitting around and, you know, just not taking things for granted and really taking everything in. And, you know, I couldn't have written the script any better.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does, sure. but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
Green in a two-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Lopez in at the center, rocking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He had 30 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Smart's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Noel's checked in. Lopez a screen. Now, here is Irving. Tight defense on him. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything that worked for them, no matter what approach they used.
And another miss by Cleveland. Passes it to Early. A runner. And he can't bank that one in. Smart dishes to Irving. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. He has 5.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Lopez, no luck.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
They set the screen. Here's Early. It's good. This game is all even. Early's got 8.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Move the ball. Stick it
outside Irving. The feed to Lopez. And the rejection by Noel. Clock at 6. Lopez left side. Tries again. Not enough on that one as it misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Now the pass to Bosch. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Right side Hardaway. Power down with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Early. 14 points from him the last game against Toronto. Lets a floater go, and they take the lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
One shot. One shot.
And that one falls for Early. The Cavaliers trail by 3. The drive by Collison. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flown.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Kicks to Noel. He feeds it to Jones. It's intercepted. And Jones sends it back. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Holmes. Lopez with the block. Pass to Love. Outside Collison. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Collison with another miss.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on.
The Cavaliers trailing out to the right wing. Love against Jones. Lopez a screen, and the wide-open shot from Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Vaughn. And it's sent back by Lopez. Dishes it to Collison. They now take the lead.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Green, he's checked in for Cleveland. There's also with a sub. Okafor's checked in. That's good from Collison. 52 seconds left now here in the second. Jones with the screen on Green. To the paint to stop the drought, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For Philadelphia, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. No good on that one.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers leading.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, his feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Underwood, guarded by Green. Green with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Cavaliers lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. I'll say this. We kept a very tight handle on the basketball, and that's something I always like to see. The fewer turnovers, the better, obviously. Keep your heads on a swivel out there. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. We know we're up against a tough team tonight. Let's show them we're just as tough.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got early Okafor out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Hardaway.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
And so here is Philadelphia. It's a three-point game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
To the inside, Okafor. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Okafor's got 6.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Green slams it in.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder, and that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Now, here's Irving. He's got 8, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's early. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Love. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's good once more. Nice nick there from Green. Green's got 22.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He thinks the use of ball screens and pick and rolls is the best formula for success against the defense they're currently looking at, and he let his guys know it. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
The 76ers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Irving kicks to Love. Front past the arc, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Love. And that's now 11 points for Kyrie Irving. Here's early. 11 points in the game. Picked by Okafor. Got a piece of it. Smart with the ball. Nobody near Irving. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland. He's covered by Irving. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway from outside. The shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the miss by Kevin Love. That's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The dish to Smart. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pick by Okafor. Feeds it to Bosch. And it's good off the back rim and in. And now just a 5-point Cleveland lead. Here's the screen. Irving drives in. And another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. A shot still from Irving. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Cavaliers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Here's Early, 11 points in the game. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Left side, Love. There's the screen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. He hits both from the stripe.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other.
Jones kicks to Noel. Puts up the baby hook. And a foul on the shot. That one on Love.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Philadelphia, they've been after free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Now here's Green. 22 points for him. 13 feet away. Vaughn with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 6. He kicks to Noel. Passes to Underwood. There's the pick. Green with the block. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Green leading the charge. And that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.